Welcome to the beautiful Kawarthas, where we have the Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery to conquer cancer. We're going to be touring this beautiful lakefront cottage worth $2.8 million in prizes you could win. But the absolute deadline to get your ticket is tomorrow night at midnight. You still have time, but you need to get it in so you can win this absolutely gorgeous cottage. We're gonna head in now, we're gonna give it a tour, and we're gonna check everything out. Welcome to the inside. I'm being joined by Angela Jones, who was the primary designer from Lakeshore Designs that did this gorgeous cottage. What was it like to work here?
Well, I tell you, Linwood Custom Homes built such a beautiful cottage, and we get the blessing of pulling it all together for you lovely folks, because putting this together is the whole purpose that we do it, right? It's life-changing prizes for life-saving research, and that's the important part about the Princess Margaret Lottery. And you know what? When we do this design style, we think, how does it fit everybody? We want it to be comfortable, we want it to be functional, and then of course, that perfect place for you to bring your family and friends.
Yeah, so absolute deadline to buy your ticket is midnight tomorrow, and you can win one of 3 gorgeous lakefront cottages. There's 2 in Kawarthas, there's 1 in Muskoka. You can bring the entire family. How many does this sleep?
A whole bunch. No,
lots.
We have 4 bedrooms, lots of couches, 3 bathrooms, 2 large outdoor patio spaces.
Oh my gosh.
And then we've got this gorgeous dock space that has that trampoline, the water bikes. It's cottage living to the best. So this is going to fit a lot of family and friends. Plus a 2-car garage with a walk-in to the mudroom area for your laundry room. Ooh. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect for that place where, you know, when your friends come into
dirty,
the
sandy
cottage,
children. That's all
right.
I'm thinking. And
friends put your groceries and bags there, and then that way you're all ready for that entertaining.
Okay, let's go check out the mudroom, the bathroom, the bedroom. I do really love the neutral palette, because you're right, it'll fit everyone's taste.
Yes, and we went with a very simplistic, clean line look, and we always like to layer it with natural linens. We change the textures up on the bedding, and then we'll start with layer it with an area rug. We match the bedding up with the style of the artwork, and then that gives it that continuous flow throughout the cottage. So you'll see that in each room, how it complements, because it's very important. You don't want to have it look chopped up, and then that way it does have that really warm, welcoming feeling.
Well, and it complements the natural light. So many windows bringing in all of that natural light. Even though there are trees, you're not getting too much hidden from between you and the lake. Yes,
we have this covered veranda here, and every room looks out onto Buckhorn Lake, which is spectacular. And you know what? If they don't buy a ticket, this lottery and other lotteries have always had a history of selling out.
That's
so
right.
Please get your tickets, because this one's not going to last, and it's just one of 3 amazing cottages that can be won in this lottery.
Yeah, and all the proceeds go towards life-saving research by Princess Margaret Hospital. There is so much more to explore in this cottage. We have tons coming up, so stay with us here on Morning Live. Princess Margaret Lottery, the tour continues of this absolutely gorgeous cottage in the Kawarthas. We've seen the kitchen, we have seen the living room, a bedroom, a bathroom, the mudroom. Now what are we gonna see, Angela?
Well, I'm gonna take you through this gorgeous cottage, because you're gonna see this fantastic principal bedroom that overlooks all of Buckhorn Lake. And you can see this here. You are not going to want to get up from this bed.
This is gorgeous. I love the clean lines and the flow, the change of the palette. There isn't much. There's little highlights here and there.
Yep.
But it really flows nicely throughout the entire cottage. Yeah,
we layered the linens. We've got the nice accents of all the coloring throughout the cottage. And that's what gives it that real ambiance and comfortability that it just, it makes you not want to leave here for sure. And then even in this cottage, we have an office, which we're going to walk to next, but we're going to have to tuck through the ensuite, which is just off this principal suite, which we love so much. Now you have to remember, this lottery is going to sell out fast, and it has a history of actually selling out all the time. So this is why you got to get a ticket, because this is just one of the 3 cottages that can be won in this lottery, plus 10,000 other great prizes. Now, could you imagine?
This is insane.
Look at this tub. Here's your Sunday morning coffees. Look at the shower.
It's massive. Look how big it is. It's huge. This is, and the whole time you have a beautiful view of the lake. Absolute deadline to get your tickets, by the way, tomorrow night at midnight. You do not want to miss out on this chance because you have a chance to win life-altering prizes. This is just part of the $2.8 million grand prize.
And then look at this. So when you have to stay at the cottage, here we go. We've got the office, you've got this, and again, it's main floor, very easy. You know what? You're never gonna have to leave.
No, you just live here.
Guests. You can tuck yourself away and you can work away from the office.
Well, it's 4 seasons, so it kind of makes sense. It really does.
Everything that you ever
gorgeous.
want. So make sure you do get your tickets. Absolute deadline is tomorrow at midnight, and it's gonna sell out quickly, so you've gotta get your tickets as soon as you can.
And of course, funding going towards life-saving research. Princess Margaret Hospital, one of the leading cancer research projects. And take a look at the stairs. They're gorgeous. Look at the wood. We're going to take a look at bedrooms 3 and 4 and the walkout to the lake. But first, sending things back inside the studio. PrincessMargaretLotto.com is where you go to get your tickets so you have a chance to win one of these beautiful cottages. We are on Buckhorn Lake in the Kawarthas. It is absolutely gorgeous here. Angela, you were responsible for being the primary designer on this cottage. This basement is the basement of every kid's dream.
Right, and adults.
And it's not even a basement, it's just lower level.
Yes, it is fantastic. We really thought of everything. We've got a fantastic guest suite, which I gotta show you.
And it's a real suite, like it's not even just a bedroom.
Yeah, we're talking actual, beautiful, cozy. We've got the nice layered linens, and guess what? The walkout look of right here. This is Buckhorn Lake. You can just see all the kids out there playing if you wanted. You don't even have to leave your bedroom. Yeah. This is perfect for the guests.
It's true. I'm just gonna watch you from bed. You go.
Yeah. And you know, we've got the gorgeous dresser, and you can think about all the elements that we did put in here. You can see we repeated the style and the tones, kept it neutral, but then really warmed it up with the accenting with that warm wood tone.
The blankets and the throws and the pillows. It's really
got a fun little games area, which is perfect for the cottage because when you're entertaining, you
there's sometimes rainy days, right?
Yeah,
there's sometimes those rainy days that you have to stay inside, but stay off the screens and do some other fun stuff. This bedroom is like...
This is da-da-da-da. This is one of my favorites.
Same.
We really thought about everything for...
This is so cute.
Yeah, a cute little area for the kids when they're going to come up. And then whether you have like grandkids, kids, girlfriend weekends, guy weekends.
This is like the perfect sleepover.
Right?
It is the perfect sleepover setup.
Yeah, I love this. I love
it.
doing this in a bedroom where you have a large space for guests because it makes it interesting, it makes it fun. We did the cottage beds. And you know what? You have a chance to win this by purchasing a ticket because it's all for Princess Margaret Lottery, but it can sell out. It has a history of selling out.
I believe it will sell out.
Yes.
Look at this place.
This is just one of 3 cottages that you can win in this summer lottery, plus 10,000 other great, fantastic prizes. So this is the one you don't want to miss. I mean, it just gets better and better every time we walk through.
It does. The bathroom's gorgeous. It's massive. You can fit 6 kids in there all at the same time, one after another in the shower. The lakefront view, the walkout to the lake. We're talking life-altering prizes here. We're talking life-saving research. Get your ticket. PrincessMargaretLotto.com. Absolute deadline is tomorrow night at midnight. We're going to check out some of the water fun coming up, so don't go anywhere on Morning Live. Okay, tomorrow night is the absolute final deadline to get your ticket to win this amazing lakefront cottage in Kawartha Lakes. We are on Buckhorn Lake, and we are literally on the lake. Craig.
We're on the lake, Emily. This is great. You know, what a great cottage. But cottage toys, we got a couple water bikes, we got the trampoline, beautiful dock.
Are you kidding? This is amazing. And I thought for sure I would have gone swimming by now, but I'm not. Okay, tell me a little bit about this plot, this land.
Oh, you know what a beautiful property to work with. We've got 100 frontage on the lake, and we've got a depth almost an acre. And we're landscaped right from the paved driveway down to the lake shore.
I love that you kept the landscape simple. So those of us that aren't, you know, big into gardening or big into landscaping, we can pick up this trend
you know what?
easily.
It's pretty well maintenance free. And you can see it's all mostly clover.
It's beautiful.
You know, you can let that go. It'll regenerate itself. We got a couple nice limestone pathways, a beautiful little a fire pit down here overlooking the lake.
Love that. Roasting marshmallows,
Yeah.
s'mores, yes please.
And we kept the gardens close to the house just to give it that
Yeah.
elegant touch.
Yeah.
But you can see from here you've got 2 covered porches, one above off the main floor and one down at the walkout development.
So even on those days where it's lightly raining and you still want to sit outside and read your book and just get some fresh air, this is such a spectacular spot. This is one of 3 cottages that you have the chance to win with Princess Margaret Cottage Lottery. It's got a history of selling out, Craig, so people need to get their tickets.
Well, yes, deadline tomorrow.
Yeah.
Midnight. If you don't buy a ticket, I'm not going to be able to meet you and give you the keys.
Oh, that's so great. You do the personal touch?
Yes, yeah, and we look
love
forward to meeting
that.
those people. And it's not like it is on film. When they get here, it's jaw-dropping.
Well, I was jaw-dropping walking through the thing.
Yeah.
It's a really spectacular property. And of course, there is $10,000 worth of life-changing prizes that you have a chance to win. This is just part of the $2.8 million grand prize that you have a chance to win. Comes with $100,000. You could spend it on more water toys.
Water toys, boats, sea-doos,
Yeah.
pontoon boats, you name it, you can do it, kayaking, everyone. It's just such an array of water sports. And then come fall and into the winter, you're into winter sports. This is a year-round cottage.
Yeah, the 4 seasons.
Yes.
We're doing some cross-country skiing.
100%.
Snowshoeing.
Ice fishing. The
Ice
fishing is
fishing.
great on this lake, on Buckhorn. And you're here on Trent Severn Waterway. So literally you can travel up to Georgian Bay or travel down to Lake Ontario. So
Wow.
unlimited boating from this location.
Wow. Okay. Absolute deadline is tomorrow night to get your ticket. PrincessMargaretLotto.com is where you need to go before you run out of time. Maybe they'll invite us back and we can do this.
I hope so.
Yeah, it'd be great.